Ryan Gosling keeps Ghost Rider hope alive, confirms Marvel talks have happened. And that's the headline from Comic Book News, and it tells the whole story. This is the first time hearing that he had interest in Ghost Rider. Apparently this has been going on a while. But even in this, art here, probably fan art, AI, maybe, I don't know. He does look the part, even more than Nicolas Cage did, of course, to play Johnny Blaze, the original. So, let's see what's going on here. Ryan Gosling is still keeping the Ghost Rider dream alive while promoting Project Hail Mary. In a new interview with Josh Horowitz, Gosling was asked point blank if now was the time to finally announce he is playing Ghost Rider. Well, Gosling laughed it off, but he also did not shut it down. Instead, he answered, "We keep hope alive," before adding that some discussions have been had, and calling it a complicated situation. Well, the money and scheduling and the money and, the approach and the money. Gosling did not dodge the question by saying there is nothing to it. He did not deny meeting with Kevin Feige and Marvel. He did not act like Ghost Rider is off the table. He said discussions have happened, which is enough to keep the speculation going. Oh, yeah. That will only add more fuel to the long-running fan campaign pushing for Gosling to take over as Marvel's spirit of vengeance. Well, let's hope it's not just some silly cameo in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars, like what happened with Mr. Fantastic in the Doctor Strange movie, Anyway, Josh Horowitz has also been part of that push for a while, previously bringing Gosling's interest in Ghost Rider to Kevin Feige's attention. Well, Horowitz also asked Gosling why Ghost Rider is the Marvel character he keeps coming back to. Gosling's answer was simple. Just a feeling. When Horowitz jokes that Gosling probably wants to set his face on fire, the actor agreed. Huh? The interview also turned funny when Horowitz brought up Eva Mendes, Gosling's wife. I didn't realize those two were married. Who starred in 2007's Ghost Rider movie with Nicolas Cage. Horowitz joked that this has to be a sore point at home since Mendes has already been in a Ghost Rider movie and Gosling has not. Gosling responded, "I'm just happy one of us got to do it." The timing of the Ghost Rider comments comes as Gosling is again out promoting Project Hail Mary, the sci-fi film based on Andy Weir's novel. The film opens this week and is getting rave reviews by both critics and from early fan screenings, with current Rotten Tomato scores of 95% and 98% respectively. Well, it must be great. Then, of course, there's that other sci-fi film he's involved in. Starfighter from Star Wars. Hey, that's from Lucasfilm, which is owned by Disney. Then there's Ghost Rider, a character a part of Marvel, and Marvel Studios is owned by Disney. Wow, I guess talks really are. Yeah, the talks have happened. Is it Ghost Rider? Probably. A lot of people get approached for Marvel roles, Some people were absolutely, banging on the door for Marvel roles. I don't know that that's the case lately. But again, the money, talk about that. The scheduling, of course, the money, and what the approach would be for the character, and all that. And maybe even a script. Probably just an outline. And then, of course, the money. And so then you have a deal. And, of course, Marvel would be looking for someone to name like Ryan Gosling. And, boy, if he has a current movie that's really hot and under his belt, then he can up the ante on the price for some Marvel movie, couldn't he? Now, a Ghost Rider movie would be really cool. Seems pretty simple that you could pull that off, you know? And then, you know, you have your discussions about how to incorporate it into further Marvel stuff. They could always just kind of center an own little pocket universe within the MCU concerning their supernatural characters. So then Doctor Strange comes in and stuff like that. And there you go. You know, you could do that. You could also have your little pocket universe of your street level heroes, Daredevil and Spider-Man and Punisher and stuff like that. You could have done that, you know. Is there time for them to still do it? I don't know. But seems like a no-brainer, but lately MCU would find a way to ruin it, perhaps. But maybe not. Maybe not. So anyway, odds are, yeah, there's been discussions of him playing Ghost Rider. Hopefully, again, more than just some silly cameo thing, you know. Jeez Louise. So, yeah, or it's something else entirely. You know, he probably, who knows, over the years he might have been approached a couple of times for other characters as well, you know, and now this thing is like, look, we're really desperate, and there seems to be a fan desire for you to play this role. Let's just give it to him. Yeah. Who'd have thought of that, you know? So, maybe there'll be a Ryan Gosling Ghost Rider coming soon to a theater near you.